Hey guys, hope you're having a great day so far. Today's video I'm going to be sharing what sold for me on my Poshmark for the month of May 2018. I had a really good month on Poshmark this month, a lot better than I was expecting. I started selling on Poshmark back in April and I had a really great first month, so I wasn't really sure what to expect for the second month, but in my opinion it went really well for being kind of like a first-time Poshmark seller. So yeah, today I'm going to have my phone here, I have Poshmark up, and I will show you what all sold for me. And I did this video for April, so be sure to check that out. And I'm going to do this the same format as how I did for my April video, so on the side here I'll put a screenshot of what sold on Poshmark because obviously I don't have the item anymore. Okay, so the first thing that sold on May 9th were these Free People black shorts. They have a really cute crochet detail on the bottom of the shorts. They're a little bit more of like a mid-rise. I love the style of these. I saw these at Goodwill and I knew right away that they would sell on Poshmark. And I sold these for $25, which I thought was a really great deal. They're super cute for summer, super trendy. And yeah, like I said in my last video, I always try to pick up Free People when I see it because I know that, I mean, personally it's one of my favorite brands and I know that it sells really well on Poshmark. So be sure to pick up anything Free People, but it has to be the newer label, which you can see in the shorts, but not the old label. That does not sell well. I have not tried to sell the old label, but I have just heard that it doesn't sell, so I just don't even pick it up. Okay, so the next item that sold for me was this Tange J. Crew puffer vest. I really love the style of this vest, and I wore this back in college a lot, but it just didn't end up fitting me that well now, and I don't know, for me I just never wore it. It's still in style, but I just kind of was sick of it, and I had a bunch of other vests that I wore more, so this is something from my personal closet that I sold on my Poshmark. And I have a really funny story about this vest that I posted on my Instagram, but basically I found this vest when I was visiting Chicago one winter. I found it on the side of the street, literally. So go check out my Instagram if you want to hear, or if you want to see more about that story. I have it like all listed out on a post there, but my Instagram is @Thrifty Bailey. Next item that sold was this really cute Lilly Pulitzer Scuba to Cuba dusk dress, and this was a size extra small, and the pattern is really pretty for summer. I bought this dress for me to wear on a cruise, and I wore it on a couple vacations I went on a few years ago, and I just never ended up wearing it after that. I don't know, I really love Lilly Pulitzer, but currently I feel like my style is like leaning more towards neutral colors and more muted tones, and this dress is really bright colors and really in your face, so I just never really wore it. And I don't have any like vacations coming up that I plan on wearing it to, or like a cruise or anything like that, so I figured I would just sell it. And I was really glad I did because I ended up making back all the money that I spent on it, because it sold for $50. So that's another tip too, is that when I was really into Lilly Pulitzer, they sell it at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So if you like Lilly Pulitzer, if you want to resell it, definitely look there because they have some really great deals. Okay, so the next item that sold were these these are Circus by Sam Edelman, which I believe is their more inexpensive line. They're these really cute black and white and gray pom-pom gladiator sandals. I love these sandals. I wore them a few times, but I don't know. I am so bad about that. Like, I buy things that are really trendy and I wear them a couple times and then I never wear them. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be good and create a more classic wardrobe now that I'm getting a little bit older, and I don't know, I just never was wearing them anymore, so I figured I might as well sell them. These sold for $25, and I thought that these would look super cute with those black crochet Free People shorts that I sold. They didn't sell in a bundle, but anyways, yeah, so I was really glad those sold, and I ended up making back pretty much all that I spent on those as well, so that was awesome. Item is this Loft chambray denim button down. I see these all the time at the thrift store, and I always try to pick them up because they're such a classic style, and I feel like everyone needs one in their closet, and people really like buying them because they can be kind of expensive. So this is, like I said, from the Loft. It's the softened shirt, which it is so soft. Oh my gosh, I was really tempted to keep this shirt for myself. I got it at Goodwill, but it just wasn't my size, so that's what made me sell it on my Poshmark. But this sold for $20, and yeah, it was a good find, and I will definitely be picking up more chambray shirts if I see them. And actually, that I did just pick up a really cute vintage button-down chambray shirt. It has a really pretty like lace crochet detail on it, and I'm going to be posting that on my Poshmark this week, so be sure to check that out. My Poshmark is at Thrifty Bailey. The next item that sold was this Old Navy graphic tee. It says Rosé all day on it in bright pink letters. It's really soft and comfy. This, oh my gosh, this was such a joke. This sold for $5, so I really didn't make anything back on this shirt. I bought it to wear for myself, and I wore it a few times, but just wasn't wearing it. So I just threw it up on my Poshmark. I didn't expect to get a lot of money for it, so that's why it was on there. But, you know, it was just another sale, so what can you do? The next item that sold was this Free People We the Free oversized Burnout tee. I really love this style of t-shirt, and I see these on Poshmark all the time, and people are always buying them. This color, like I mentioned earlier, I'm just not wearing bright colors as much. I don't know. I don't know why I bought this shirt. It was really comfy and I wore it a few times, but just wasn't wearing it. And I had another one in a different color that is still on my Poshmark if you are interested in that one. It's a size small and it's red. But these shirts are so comfy, but I didn't like the color of it. So I'm glad that I could sell it on Poshmark and make back some of my money on that. Okay, the next item that sold is this pair of cheetah print platform slip-on shoes. These I got at a local grocery store, randomly enough. They're like a big grocery and home store. But they're really cute. They just were really uncomfortable, and I wore them a couple times and I just knew I would never wear them again. So I sold these for $15. They're the brand Missini, which I don't know if you guys recognize that. I wasn't expecting to sell them this fast because they aren't like a recognizable brand, but I guess if the piece is like trendy enough or cute enough, it will sell. So just make sure that you have a good title in your Poshmark listing and it will sell. Okay, next I sold this J. Crew sparkly gold necklace. I love this necklace. I think it's so cute, and I found some really great pictures of it online as well to use on my Poshmark. This necklace is really pretty for like a formal event. I wore it a lot when I first got it, but I feel like now I always just gravitate towards jewelry that's very simple and easy to just throw on with like a t-shirt or something. That's just kind of my style nowadays, and I just knew that I would never really get a lot of use out of this necklace, so I did sell it, but it's really pretty, and I do see these on Poshmark a lot too, so you can get a good deal on them because I want to say that I paid like $60 or $70 for it, which is a lot for a necklace, and I would never spend that on it again. But yeah, so that sold. This is probably my favorite piece that I sold this month. I was so excited about this because this was my first full price sale that I've ever made. Granted, I did drop the price a lot from what I originally had it listed at, but it's this pair of Joe's jeans. They're black skinny jeans, and I love these jeans. I wish they were in my size because I totally would have kept them, but sadly they were too small. But they're the Flawless Icon Skinny Jean, and these sold for $50 just outright, which was so awesome because in like the past 2 months that I've been on Poshmark, I've never gotten a full price sale like that before. I've always just gotten offers, which is fine. I love getting offers, don't get me wrong, but this was just I don't know, it just totally made my day because they had kind of sat for a while too, so I wasn't expecting them to sell, especially like during the summer. But it just goes to show that you can really sell anything on Poshmark at any season. Like, it does not matter what season it is, people are always looking for clothing. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite piece that sold on Poshmark. Only a couple more things. I sold this Lululemon No Limits tank top. I got this tank top back when Lululemon was first started. I think that was back in like 2011 or 2010. I want to say I was in high school or maybe freshman year of college. But I wore this tank top a lot, and it just ended up, it was just too small on me now, and I wasn't crazy about the style and how it looked on me, so I did sell it on Poshmark for 17 bucks, which I thought was a pretty good deal on Lululemon. But yeah, it's really cute. I see these on Poshmark a lot, and I'm starting to think that Lululemon might be like oversaturated on Poshmark, or I don't know, I tend to stay away from buying athletic wear at Goodwill to resell on my Poshmark, because I know some people have like a weird thing about buying used athletic wear, which I get, but if it's in good condition, you know, it doesn't bother me. But yeah, so I did not purchase this at Goodwill to sell on my Poshmark. It was just from my personal closet, and I just wasn't wearing it, so I threw it up and made some money. So next up, I sold a bundle, which I sold a bundle last month too, which was awesome. I'm really hoping that I can make more bundles as I grow my Poshmark closet. But this was a really awesome bundle because it was 2 vintage pieces, and these are the first 2 vintage pieces that I have put up for sale on my Poshmark. So I wasn't really sure how they were going to do, and like I said, I am still kind of learning when it comes to vintage clothing and how to price it and what it sells for, and like what it's worth and all that. But the first item in this bundle is this really cute Disney vintage chambray button-down tank top, and it's red with a really cute detail of Mickey and Minnie on a little sailboat on the pocket. Oh, I love it so much. It was just a little big on me, and plus even though I love Disney, I don't really like wearing like Disney stuff. I never saw myself wearing this, so really cute, and you can tie it down at the waist, which is awesome, or leave it open too. And then this buyer also purchased this vintage leather vest, which it doesn't do it justice in the pictures, but in person it's such nice quality, and I listed out in the description that I thought it would look really cute for like a music festival or a country music concert with like a bralette and some cowboy boots or something like that. I just thought it was a really, really cute vest, and it kind of gave me like Free People vibes a little bit. But I sold this bundle for $30. Yeah, so I sold this bundle for $30, which I feel like that was a really good discount, especially on vintage stuff, since that tends to go for more. But I'm trying to get better. I just always accept. Well, actually no, so I countered on this offer. I believe I countered on this offer, and the buyer did come back, so that was awesome. But I said this in my other video, but I am like still trying to navigate how to do bundles, or not do bundles, but like how to navigate accepting offers and like countering offers. I find that to be really challenging because I don't want to lose the sale, but at the same time I want to get I want to get my money's worth on what I'm selling. So yeah, still working on that. This is the last item that sold. It sold yesterday on May 31st, so I am putting it in this video. But it is this really cute spiritual gangster graphic tank. It says "Karma made me do it," and I was really excited about this piece because it was the first spiritual gangster that I've ever found at Goodwill, and I did mention this in my last video, which was a collective thrift haul, so go check that out if you want to see this tank top featured in there. But yeah, I was really excited about this purchase as well because this was also a full sale, or this was also a full price offer. So I got 2 full price offers this month, which made me feel really great. It made me feel like, you know, I'm pricing my items at the correct price, and I think that I'm definitely getting better at that and getting more full price sales. So that wraps up everything that I sold on my Poshmark for the month of May. I just love Poshmark so much, and I have found such, I don't know, it's like, it sounds corny, but I really think it's like my passion is owning my own little online boutique and finding things to sell on there. And I really like interacting with everyone on Poshmark and all of the buyers and followers of my Poshmark store. I don't know, it's just been really, really fun and something that I love to do. So I'm excited to keep continuing sourcing for my Poshmark store. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I would seriously love it so much if you subscribed to my YouTube channel so you can see when I post new videos. I'm really trying to post at least 2 videos a week so I can grow my channel. And then I would love it if you also subscribed to, or I'm sorry, if you followed me on Instagram, because I also post on there what all that's sold on my Poshmark, and that's at Thrifty Bailey. So thank you again so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.